Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a Victor Oladipo fan. When talking about this upcoming summer, this upcoming offseason, Victor Oladipo is gonna be a UFA, an unrestricted free agent. And with Depot still being one of the better shooting guards in the NBA, I do believe his market is gonna be pretty high. We're hearing so many rumors about his future, and that's why for this video, we're gonna be talking all about that. If you're a big VO fan, you're gonna love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help with the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about VO, Victor Oladipo.
Just come in here and be myself. Do what I can on both ends of the floor, be who I am, and I've always been in the locker room, continue to uplift my teammates. Without them I wouldn't have any success, so it feels like, all of us are on the same page and we all have something to prove and we all want to win. And once you have the same mentality and you put a group of guys together, special things can happen. It's unfortunate, going through my career, it just feels like, people keep kind of quitting on me, but it's a part of life. And I embrace it, and I'm just trying to make the most of every day, and I give God the glory for the ability to play this game.
Victor Oladipo, to me, is one of those shooting guards in the NBA that I simply believe deserves a fresh start. We all know his past. He used to be a bona fide all-star, but then of course injuries is what made his career take a slight downfall. When talking about this season, Oladipo was actually traded 2 times. He was traded from the Indiana Pacers to the Rockets in that big James Harden trade, and then ultimately during the NBA trade deadline, the Rockets traded him to the Miami Heat. And I'm gonna be honest, they didn't get much in return. But the reason why the Rockets did that was because in this upcoming offseason, when it comes to free agency, Victor Oladipo is going to be a UFA, which means he can sign with any NBA team that he wants. It is a huge argument that before Oladipo's injuries, he's easily a max contract player, easily a franchise player, but now Depot simply isn't that guy anymore. You can't look at him as your go-to guy. And that's why I do believe when it comes to free agency, a lot of his market are going to be teams that want to compete for a championship and need maybe a secondary or a third scorer that can be efficient at a high all-star level. When talking about this year, Depot is doing pretty well as an individual. He's averaging about 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.4 steals, and 0.4 blocks, but he's only played a total of 31 games. VO has simply missed so many. And with the NBA right now always prioritizing healthy players, I would be very surprised if VO gets a near max contract this summer. After being traded from the Indiana Pacers to the Rockets actually offered VO a 2-year $45 million extension, which he actually rejected. But by looking at this scenario, NBA teams are already lowering his salary value. So if you're a big VO fan, you really want this to happen. You want him to play so amazing this year during the NBA playoffs when he's on the Heat. You want VO to be a big reason why they go back to the NBA Finals, and hopefully he can get a better contract than a 2-year $45. For this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 NBA teams that I believe would be great fits for Victor Oladipo ultimately in free agency. The first team on this list is talking about the Atlanta Hawks, and that's Oladipo joining Trae Young. When talking about the Hawks, especially this season, they are showing everybody that they're serious trouble. They're ready to be a consistent playoff team. And with the many rumors that this offseason, John Collins is not going to re-sign with the Hawks, oh boy, they're going to have a lot of money to sign an all-star shooting guard like Victor Oladipo. With Trae Young being the star and the franchise player, bringing somebody like Depot who can be a vocal leader, an established all-star, could kind of be a mentor to Trae Young and simply be a great running backcourt, similar to Dame and CJ McCollum. And with Depot trying to be comfortable in the NBA, trying to be in a competitive spot, helping the Hawks, taking them to the next level might simply boost his career. The Hawks are gonna have a lot of cap space this summer. They're trying to re-sign John Collins, but if they don't, getting Depot wouldn't be a bad idea as well. Simply imagine this lineup from the Hawks: Trae Young point guard, VO shooting guard, Bojan Bogdanovic small forward, Gallinari power forward, and then Capella at the 5. I like this team a lot. The next team on this list is talking about the Pelicans, and that's Oladipo joining Zion and Brandon Ingram. I know a lot of you guys right now are wondering why VO is being linked to the Pelicans, but we all know the Pelicans just lost their main shooting guard, they lost Jrue Holiday, and they just traded away JJ Redick, which means their starting shooting guard could simply be vacant this summer. With Depot having a similar playstyle to Jrue Holiday, he's a great offensive and defensive player, he would simply be a great player to replace him, but with the factor, if he wants to prove everybody in the NBA, he still belongs. With Zion and Brandon Ingram getting better every year, they're soon gonna be a playoff contender. VO could definitely help them and bring him back in that conversation. With Victor having the skill set to be a floor spacer, a finisher, and literally be a scorer at will, the Pelicans need that, as he could also be a veteran leader for the young guns of Zion and Brandon. And with the Pelicans this offseason trying to bring back Lonzo Ball as well, building a lineup of Lonzo, Depot, Ingram, Zion, and maybe Steven Adams, this would definitely be a better lineup than Eric Bledsoe at the starting shooting guard. Depot to the Pelicans is a very under the radar rumor, but guys, I'm gonna be honest, it's realistic. The Pelicans have enough money to offer. The next team on this list is talking about the Los Angeles Lakers, and that's Depot joining LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and this is also a very likely scenario. When talking about this upcoming offseason, the Lakers are going to be very busy in trying to re-sign Dennis Schroeder and of course Andre Drummond. But if they don't get either of them, Depot could simply be a great third option behind those two guys. I believe when fully healthy, Depot is a better guard than Dennis, and with him wanting to be in a championship opportunity, playing on the Lakers, the bright lights of LA might simply rejuvenate his NBA career. Victor Oladipo has been linked to the Lakers for a long time now. He's been linked ever since the NBA trade deadline, and with him being a UFA, the Lakers actually have some money they can offer him this summer. The Lakers just offered Dennis Schroeder a 4-year $85 million deal, which Dennis Schroeder rejected, and honestly, I believe if Depot gets offered that contract, he actually might accept it. The Lakers have a superstar big two of LeBron and AD, but getting Depot would give them a big three that would simply be unstoppable. The fourth team on this list is talking about the Dallas Mavericks, and that's VO joining Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. When talking about the Mavericks, the biggest conversation and the biggest question is who can be their third scoring option behind Luka and of course Kristaps, and that's where VO fits right in. With VO being a shooting guard that can score off the ball or on the ball, Depot would simply be a great backcourt partner alongside Luka, as he could also be kind of a mentor as well. What I love the most about VO is that he does not have to always have the ball in his hands when it comes to scoring, and that's where Luka comes right in. Luka is one of the best passers, and VO could be a simply amazing slasher. With the Dallas Mavericks clearing a lot of cap space this summer, they're gonna lose Tim Hardaway Jr. He was on a big contract. They might have enough money to offer VO, maybe a $20 million deal. And with the Mavericks getting better year after year, Luka keeps getting better, getting into MVP form, Depot would simply elevate the Mavericks and make them a top 4 seed in the West. But the last team on this list is talking about the Miami Heat, and in my opinion, VO's most likely destination. We all know this year the Rockets traded VO to the Heat because Victor preferred to go to the Heat because of his strong relationship with Jimmy Butler. With the Heat re-signing Jimmy and Bam, they plan on being contenders for the next foreseeable future, and that's where VO comes right in. If getting VO this year proves to be successful during the NBA playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised that the Heat offer him a bigger deal this summer. With the Heat potentially losing players like Ariza, players like Goran Dragic who were on big contracts, they could have some money to definitely offer up Depot maybe a $15 to $20 million deal. And with Depot stating he wants to be in Miami, he loves it there, oh boy, I believe this is the most likely scenario right now. I love this lineup of VO, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Bam, and maybe Trevor Ariza, Iggy, Goran Dragic, and Hero off the bench. I want to see the Heat make a big splash during this year's NBA playoffs. But yeah guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about Oladipo and some rumors when it comes to his free agency destinations. What's most important to me is one of your thoughts. What team do you believe Vio should join? What team do you think is the best fit for him? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on ezBUCKETz. Woo!